and I am so thankful for you.
Tingles with flyby. Daily ASMR videos.
Hello, my tinklings. Thank you for joining me on this Thanksgiving Day. I enjoyed last year writing out my list of gratitude with you all. But this year, I thought we might do it a little more face to face. So, real quickly, before I get into that, I just wanted to remind you, you still have a very short amount of time to join me on Patreon before I make the Santa's elves list. So if you join me on Patreon, just even $1, you can be listed as an elf on that list, so you can guarantee that you'll be written on that list. So you have till the 23rd, so not long, but you still have time. Otherwise, join me after and you can be on next year's list, and you'll be in my next patron appreciation as well. So, that out of the way. First and foremost, on this lovely day of thanks, I want to say thank you for you. I feel so honored and grateful for the time that you spend with me and for the ability that you give me to reach into your life and provide comfort and care. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And I love when I get to hear from you. That's why I love getting comments. So you also have time, if you comment on this video, to give yourself that chance to be on the naughty or nice list. So be sure to comment, everyone. But I am very, very grateful for you. You are the reason I do all of this. I love ASMR myself, but I can't get ASMR from myself. Well, for the most part. Very, very occasionally. Kind of like 1 in a million. But anyway. So I do this for you, not for me. So I am grateful for you, though. Getting to connect with you is a wonderful thing. Second, I want to say I'm grateful for my love. Obviously, he is a huge support and rock in my life. And I am so lucky to have found him. We both know how lucky we are to be together, to be in love as we are. It's not always a common thing, and so I'm so grateful for that. So thank you to my love for being you. I'm also grateful for my parents. For those of you who were around a couple of years ago on my channel, you may have met my mom as well. And she's an amazing person, and part of the reason why I'm so crazy with, doing daily videos. Which I have to share a little story. So she does, she was the Stake Relief Society president, which is the kind of women's organization in the church, like the Mormon church that I left. But so she was the Stake Relief Society, and they were doing quilts. And so she had helped prepare lots of donation quilts for different things. Like she would sew up the quilt tops, so then the women could get together and kind of have a quilting bee and tie so she was talking to me the other day about how, you know, now that she's out of the Stake Relief Society, she still wants to keep that up. And she had decided if she wasn't sure if, you know, maybe she was thinking of taking on too much. She was thinking about making a new quilt, one a week, every single week. She's crazy. And they are what we term in our family whip it up quilts, so they're not necessarily the most intricate, but it still takes time to whip up a quilt, and one a week. It'd be insane. So, anyway, I laughed at her. So, but now you see where I get the crazy from. So, anyway, I'm very grateful for her. She's a very loving and caring mother, and very supportive of me through everything that I've done. And I'm so grateful for that. When you see the difference it makes to other people to not have the parents that you have, makes me appreciate my parents so much more. To just know I was very lucky with the parents I had. So I'm grateful for my dad as well. Probably a little bit more like my dad than my mom. I'm a beautiful blend, I think, of both of them. But my love definitely notices a lot of times when I'm very much like my dad. So it's a little bit harder for me to describe him. Perhaps one time we'll get him into the studio. I think my mom may be coming next year. Or maybe is it the year after? Anyway, so I'm grateful. My dad is he's an individual, which y'all know I'm an individual as well. And so that very, just embracing the unique, embrace the weird, don't be normal. That's a huge influence from my dad, for which I'm very grateful. It's a part of my personality I'm very proud of. And he is too. He and I had some battles growing up with my stubbornness and his as well. But I think it's a good trait sometimes. My love may disagree. Oh, my best friend right there. Her laughing. I am grateful for my best friend Stephanie as well. She's amazing. We can laugh. We could spend just a half hour just laughing. And I'm actually serious here. We do this thing where we'll just laugh, and then as we finish laughing, you make a little but we both do it. So then it makes us laugh even more. So there are times where we just, like, our bellies are just aching because we were laughing so much. And we're both pretty bad about staying in contact with each other, but it's just anytime we talk, just catch right up. So I'm very grateful for her. She was a huge part, I think, of me embracing my weird as well. She's a very unique person and very eccentric, and I love that about her. And I always thought, she's awesome, and if she thinks I'm awesome, then that's great. That's all I need. So we got on very well in high school, and we still, if we start laughing, just come back 20 minutes later, and we'll probably still be laughing. So I am grateful for her. So that picture of her laughing just makes me smile. I'm also grateful for my roommate, Carolyn, who was kind of my second in charge best friend, I guess, from those days. She so unique. She would wear skirts with pants, and that really annoyed her that I then copied her. But hey, it was so cool. I had to copy. Sorry, Carolyn. she loves music, so we love to sing together. Grateful for Bobby and Chelsea, my friends right now, who we have weekly dinners with. Grateful for my son Mark, who I play games with. And just for him and how he let me into his life. And he let me help him when he really needed it. And that's a very close and important bond that we share. So I'm very grateful for him. Let's see. I'm grateful for rain. I love the rain, especially warm summer rains where you just go outside and you just look up and let the rain fall down on you. It's gorgeous and beautiful. Grateful for rainbows, how beautiful they are. Grateful for the ocean. It's been a long time for me to grow that appreciation. When I was a kid, I used to think the mountains over the ocean any day. Still love the mountains, but living close to the ocean, I love that negative ion infusion that you get going to the beach. It's just a unique and beautiful place. I am grateful for my education. I've been very blessed with what I've been able to study linguistics and conservation. And I'm applying now to do a master's, which I may talk about in another video at some point if I get accepted. I'll let you know anyway, but we'll see how it goes. But I am grateful for everything. I love learning. I love knowledge. There is just such fascination for me with the world and everything that we know, everything we don't know. I also love not just classic academic knowledge, but different ways that knowledge is stored, indigenous knowledges. There's so much knowledge in the world that's been kind of lowered in people's estimation, and I'm grateful for Bruce Pascoe. He's an amazing guy who's growing perennial crops, and he sees the future of that with climate change and how, especially us in Australia, we're going to need to be growing perennial crops that can grow in the middle of the country. That's where Australia's wheat belt, but grain belt was in indigenous times. It's in the middle of the country where it's considered barren now. Well, and just for cattle farming. But I am grateful for people like Bruce Pascoe, Uncle Lewis, and the Ghana people. I'm grateful. I acknowledge that I live on Ghana land, and that Ghana people still have a very close connection and relationship with this land that is continuing from beginning of time, basically. Beginning of human time, really. The indigenous cultures in Australia are the longest continuing cultures, and so it's my privilege to live on this land that has such a history and a connection to everything around it. It's very special. I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity I have to be a tutor. It's so great getting to work individually with students and to help them grow and to develop and just to assist them on their journeys. It's wonderful. I love tutoring. It's great. What else? Oh, I'm grateful for the world. Just looked up at my globe. I'm grateful for satellites, space travel. I mean, these things are miraculous. They are magical to think that right now humans not on this planet, alive, living up in the International Space Station. That's amazing. Obviously, the source of their life still comes back from Earth. Things have to be shipped up there, but just that we've developed that capacity is crazy. And my second love, I'm grateful for Antarctica. It's the great ice cube that keeps the world cool, and if it melts, we're in a lot of trouble. But I'm grateful for it right now. This ice-covered land, has this alien quality, but at the edges, not the top, we can journey and live. It expands my mind just thinking of it. So, it's pretty cool. I'm grateful for divorce and the modern day. I'm grateful being able to initiate a no-fault divorce, not having to prove that my ex was a dick. Not that emotional abuse was taken serious back in those days anyway. But I am grateful for being divorced, because that's what allowed me to get out of that and into my current relationship, which is the best thing ever. So I'm grateful for that. Let's see. I'm grateful for quiet, still moments. I think I don't take enough for myself. And you probably don't either. We deserve those quiet, still moments where you don't have to do or be anything, just existing. I'm grateful for those moments. And I'm committing to you right now. I'm going to make more of those moments in my life. I'm going to put my phone down and just listen to the air. Leave my phone away and just be. I'm grateful to be me. I feel very lucky. I love who I am. I love just getting to experience things the way I do. I've never met another person like me. And so whether that makes me crazy or special or both, I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful that you see something in me that brings you here every day. So I'm grateful for ASMR, the wonderful ladies, particularly Lady Green Eyes, Whispers in Blue. Oh, Lottie Love. Oh, there's so many. Can't name them all, but Lottie Loves. Love Today ASMR. Just some of the ones, I've been watching lately. Peaceful Pleasure. What's Your House Door Today? It was great. I'm grateful for the selfless time that people give just to relax, soothe, and calm me. It makes all the difference to me. And so I am grateful for you, wonderful people. So tomorrow we will have a little bit different than our traditional menu reading at Tingledom Castle. And you'll see what, but it won't be too different. So, it is meant to be Thanksgiving Day, so your Thanksgiving festivities can last thankful for you. Have a wonderful day, and